People are still coming in.
I know they keep coming in as we.
Hey, thank you for joining us. All right.
Dennis, if I could send it through the computer to you, I'd send you some of Peggy's homemade pumpkin pie.
Oh.
But I can't, so I'll tell you.
There's the limitations of the virtual world, right?
I guess it is a form of fasting, talk about the food that you
Right.
Does this count, Joan, us starting right now with this fasting thing?
I'm going to count it.
Okay, good.
Don't let anything go to. Hey, so do you Canadians, do any special kind of meals for Thanksgiving like we do here in the States? Turkey, pumpkin pie.
Oh, yeah, all that stuff.
Same thing?
Yes, we do.
The little twist of it was coming from the east coast of Canada. Newfoundlanders also put salt beef with all the vegetables. So you have your turkey, all your vegetables go in a pot with salt beef boiling all day, and then of course pumpkin pie and all that as well. But salt beef really adds it.
Are you done? Can we go run the dog?
That's a Newfie thing. In
Newfie.
Newfoundland they call it tricks.
Done. So we can go run the dog before it gets too cold.
Sounds like a good idea.
Absolutely.
We're all done. We're just saying goodbye to everybody. Whoever that is saying they can go run the dog.
That's funny. Now, we have had on some of these post meetings people showing their animals and things like that, and that's been one of our more memorable post Zoom shows. We've had a bird on a shoulder and different dogs and all kinds of things.
A lot of you have been joining us after we prayed. If you want to pray along, just go to triumphtour2020.com. The recording will be there for you, and you can pray along afterwards. It was really great, good speakers.
And Dennis's recording will be there for a while because something happened here. I don't have it all.
Oh.
Isn't that exciting?
Oh, you're giving him more work to do?
That's why we have the backup.
That's right. That's
We have
right.
the backup. So there you go. Yeah, I'll get that up pretty soon. Well, after we're actually done here, because I have to wait till we're off.
With Dennis in the middle of the show, his power went out. Just boom, he was gone.
You're kidding.
No, Dennis, I'm talking about when it happened to you.
Oh, it happened to me.
A week ago.
Yeah. The other day.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Oh, that was something else, and it was just right when we were going to play the Pray trailer from Father Patrick Payne. I just hit press play, and the power just boom, gone. It was just something else.
spirit going on.
Yeah, that's what it was.
We haven't had a chance to share that trailer since you started it. We lost power. That's on the Triumph Tour page, though, right?
It is. It's at the bottom, and I also did edit it into the recording, so it is back in the recording. So what I did, though, was I took the part where you guys were in the headlights wondering what happened to us. It was hilarious watching the recording and seeing, oh, is he frozen to you? That was funny.
I also need to make a comment here, and I want to see what other people think about all this, is that there was a element today, people have been doing rosary bellies and national rosary bellies, but the idea of bringing this Zoom and video element into it, it exponentially drew people together in that I don't know, I felt very personally connected to something that I'm actually physically very far away from. And I just thought it was such a beautiful use of modern media that I'm just, we got to do more of this, guys. I know it's a lot of work, but man, is it worthwhile. So
Yes, it is worthwhile.
What a technology.
So too. I second that.
Yes, yes.
Well, when we had Bishop Tremblay on the other night, he was talking about how Pope Francis 2 or 3 years ago has transferred all the shrines from places of devotion really to places of being for evangelization. And he was talking about how we need to connect them that way. And he was talking about how the Triumph Tour was starting to do that because, of course, we were going to different shrines, and we have been. So, in a sense, you know, the model is starting to build with exactly what you're talking about. And I think he was prophetic in saying that that's kind of what we have to do as we go forward. Because if you think about all of the different relationships that have been built now through this tour of these different shrines, like Our Lady of the Snows. You know, we didn't know the rector at Our Lady of the Snows. You know, now we can go up and say, hey, how would you like to do a prayer meeting with folks in Canada? You know, that can happen all over. We just need to continue to do that. And I would say the same thing for Our Lady of Guadalupe and La Crosse. How neat would it be to connect that particular shrine, well, with Our Lady of the Cape? Because I don't know if you know this, Elizabeth, those two images of Mary, meaning Our Lady of Guadalupe and Our Lady of the Cape, were canonically crowned on the same day, 9 years apart, October 12th. Guadalupe in 1895 by Pope Leo XIII, and Our Lady of the Cape in 1904 by Pope St. Pius X. And they're very, very interestingly connected. Their stories are connected in many other ways too. So imagine having a double shrine Zoom meeting where you're explaining these stories, and you know, one's coming from the north and one's coming from the south. It's very interesting. Thoughts?
More people want to come in. Go ahead, Dave.
Alfonso Family Faith says she can't unmute herself. I don't know, Jim.
Try it again.
Thank you so much.
And sometimes you gotta mute and unmute.
You know, they were talking about, was it yesterday, the canonical crowning, and there were like 4 in the United States for what?
Relate would be the 4th.
Well, who were the others?
The other 3, Father Hugh didn't say them, and I've never looked them up. But if you Google canonical crowning, there is a full list on Wikipedia. You can go down and you can see all of the different canonical crownings through the years. Go ahead.
I don't know if you can see Brian.
Brian Paggia.
Yeah.
On the bottom of the screen.
Try
That's Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Yes.
Trying to show you something.
Okay, we unmuted you, Ryan. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is Our Lady of Guadalupe, given to us by Father Jubito Rata from Diocese of Sacramento. We're from Sacramento, and
You're my neighbor.
oh, really? Good. And that's Bishop Jaime Soto is our leader, spiritual leader, and you guys did a great job. Yeah, and we did the USG for the Novena up to 54. Yes, we finished it a couple of days ago, or 3 days ago. Yeah.
Yay.
So we're waiting for the next Novena. You guys are great. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
Well, and you know something I wanted to point out to you guys too, related to what we're doing with the Triumph Tour and like what Dennis was saying about the shrines. One of the hats that I wear in all of this is with Catholic Marketing Network. I kind of represent Catholic Marketing Network on the steering team with SEMA. And so we are very closely connected with the people who run Catholic stores, shrines, all kinds of different destinations, and people that make Catholic stuff. And this pandemic has been so devastating for shrines, particularly because people haven't been traveling, haven't been going out, and the shrines are trying to stay alive. They're trying to be able to keep their doors open. And so I have felt so personally just a warmth in my heart that what we've done virtually is we've brought people to these really spiritually powerful destinations, and we're starting a relationship that we can do more of these kinds of things to get people to get to know a shrine and then realize, oh, I'm not so far from there. I can go visit them. I can bring my family there. I can bring my friends there. And it really is just this wonderful way of drawing unity in the church and building everybody up, strengthening them. So there's so many ways this Triumph Tour is being a blessing to people that you wouldn't think of otherwise. You know, we're just thinking, oh, we're just getting together to pray. And God is always working on so many more levels than we can imagine.
I agree.
Very well put.
Yes, that was very well said. It has been a really blessing, even for me. It's just touched me so much. All I want to do is go out, share with everybody on what's been going on, because it's touched me so much that I just want to share it with everybody. I'm calling people on the phone, telling them, hey, I sent you an email to join us. You need to join us, because it's been so touching. I just can't wait to get back to our meetings, our Legion meetings, and really be able to share with some of them, because some of them can't be on internet and this and that. And I'm just waiting to go back to our meetings at church. But we are going to have, I'll see this week, if we're going to be doing the one in our vice president's garage. And I'm just so excited. I can't explain how much it's touched me so much. And I just, yeah, go ahead.
Lauren, I gotta tell you that you really touched the heart of a woman that wants to remain anonymous. She goes by the Rosary Angel. And so she emailed us and wants you to contact us because she wants to bless you with a homemade rosary. Because you've been faithful to everything.
I'm going to cry now.
It's really touched her heart, you know, so.
Okay, I will send you my email address.
All right.
Contact you, give you my email address, my phone number and everything, because this has touched me so much, I want to be a part of it again.
Yeah,
Well, you really
amen.
touched her heart.
I'm out here crying now. That touched me so much.
Wow, I got a goosebump.
She's probably crying along with you.
I feel emotional with you guys.
Chills all through.
If we've got tears and goosebumps, we're doing something right.
Oh yeah,
Because
yes.
amen,
I
praise
got
God.
emotional. I'm crying too. Oh, brother, what a testimony.
There's so much bad news. You know, all we hear is the bad news. So it's still great to get together and to be reminded, and especially as we span, you know, the entire continent from, you know, your different provinces in Canada and the different states across the United States.
And Samoa.
Yeah, and Samoa.
Oh no, Guam.
Philippines.
So, yeah, to remind us, you know, we're not alone.
Yes.
Praise God.
Amen.
Well, everyone, I'm going to say my goodbyes
I'm going to have to say
and be assured of my prayers for each of you. And I would ask you to please remember me in yours. And it's been just an absolute pleasure and a blessing to be with each of you today. Thank you for including me in this. I really mean that so much.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Bye, Elizabeth.
Like,
I actually
likewise,
have to sign off too, guys.
likewise,
So
everybody.
Bye, Kathy.
Likewise, everybody. I'm gonna say my parting goodbye, and thank you so much. Appreciate you all. We love you. Go Trump.
That's right.
Ryan.
Take care. God bless. Bye bye.
God bless.